Oh yes, we're broadcasting live from the not-so-world-famous North Terminal parking deck today because we wanted some front-lit action. Boy, howdy is that front-lit Freedom 1. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain. I almost tripped over the concrete thing up on this parking deck. Look how high these pine trees have grown. Look how tall. These arrivals used to be able to go right over them. Not anymore. As time passes, they will grow even taller, and eventually, in about 5 years, 6 years, they might even blotch out our view of the short final segment of this final approach. Wouldn't that be sad? We'd have to call some tree trimmers. Delta 75 Heavy is home, and Southwest Florida is off to Indianapolis. Or it will be in just a second once it gets permission. Now that the north side features the expanded T-gates, we can no longer see departures from up here. We used to be able to just marvel at this domestic A330-900 Neo. Boy, is it sharp. Maybe it's a regular operator out of the Salt Lake City hub and has had to come back here for some TOC, TLC. That's right. TOC, tender love and care. Coming back for a C-check. The aircraft equivalent of colonoscopy. Maybe worse, I don't know. I'm not an engineer or maintenance man. Instead of the north terminal parking deck, we are now occupying our north side hill just to get the reverse perspective and so we can actually see departures. This is a good one. I want to see how long it's going to roll. It's headed to Europe. It's headed to Germany, specifically Stuttgart. The city that has a U with like the 2 dots above it, I think. I know there's a word for that, but I can't remember what it is. Either way, that's really the only remarks we have when it comes to Stuttgart, Germany. I don't know much more about it. Yes, rolling very long, hopefully doing so in focus. Whoa, Spirit's on the go! Jesus! Holy sh**! I was about to doze off, and then I heard Spirit on the go. Whoa! I was in the middle of shooting a time lapse when that happened. It's Turkish 31 Kilo Heavy in from Constantinople, or as it is known nowadays, Istanbul. There's a really good song about that by a band called They Might Be Giants. You need to listen to it if you weren't already aware of it, and even if you were aware of it, you need to listen to it again, and you'll realize, oh yeah, that was a really good song. It's really funny. And it goes well with the Turks. It really goes well with the Turks. That is great lighting now. Oopsies, sorry. I'm twisted like a pretzel. 767 400-hour extraordinaire. Look at them all. There goes the stupid cheek stamp one. It's a 767 400 grand finale. That's what we're gonna call it. Departing 764 will emerge out from behind November 834 Mike Hotel, and there it is. I believe this is European destined. Probably somewhere in Germany, just like the Stuttgart. Notice the long roll. Whoa! 737 caught up with it. That was good plane spotting right there. Good pretty. Oh, the lighting is very nice lighting, and I hope I see a good livery on this thing. Oh, that kind of sucks. It's not that great. But it's something I've never seen before. Don't mind me, tripodless human tripod. That's just...
Taxi, all the way down Bravo, Victor. On Victor, kind of ground point 9.
Hey, Bravo Victor, on Victor, ground point 9, so.
Delta 526, on the Herschel runway 8 right, clear for takeoff.
Alright, have the Herschel clear for takeoff 8 right, Delta 526.
Delta 743, Atlanta Tower, runway 8 right, line up and wait.
8 right, line up and wait, Delta 743. Delta 31.
Fox 9 for estimation, Kilo, departure information, Whiskey. Altimeter 3001.
Tower, Delta 532, shell.
Delta 532, Atlanta Tower, 18 left, wind 005, clear to land.
Clear to land, 8 left, Delta 532. Tower, Delta 478, shell, 8 left.
Now 478, Atlanta Tower, 18 left, wind 0907, clear to land.
8 left, clear to land, Delta 478.
Delta 2993, Atlanta Tower, less than 2.5 in trail, low company, head runway 8 left, clear to land, wind 10080.
Delta
1467, right turn taxi Victor Loop.
Right turn taxi Victor Loop, Delta 1467.
Tower, Delta 2810, shell.
Delta 2810, Atlanta Tower.
Hello, all of you beautiful viewers. And all of you ugly viewers, I also say hello. I'm just kidding. You're all beautiful, every last one of you. But nothing is more beautiful than the Queen of the Skies, a Boeing 747, this one belonging to Cargo Lux Italia. The Italian Luxembourgians are arriving from Indianapolis. Why exactly, I don't know. Now you can make out the Cargo Lux Italia right there, see? Very different breed. Arriving on runway 9 right here on Friday, September the 22nd. Beautiful, beautiful landing on behalf of Cargo Lux. Thrust reversing and spoiling all the way to the South Cargo ramp. Virgin 110 Heavy off to Manchester, England. Virgin is an A330 300. Isn't it? Isn't it? Right. Arriving or departing rather on runway 9 left. There it goes, rocketing off down that runway. Passing what we like to call the middle finger. Accelerating beyond 80 knots, beyond V1, all the way to VREF or V2, whatever this crew likes to call it. Should we attack zoom? Should we? We should. There it goes, everybody. Yeah. Omaha, Nebraska sends its regards, whatever regards are. And now you can really make out that fresh-looking livery. Wow. Beautiful. Floating, and there we go. Look at this flagship tail. Wow, somebody scraped up this rudder. This is Delta 174 Heavy off to Milan, Malpensa. Very good. The vibrations on the horizontal stabilizers. There they go. Gonna have to let them go so I can get some still shots of Arizona 1, but you get the point. This is supposed to be something special. Adopt a pilot, 25th anniversary. I'll adopt a pilot as long as she's attractive. Meanwhile, in the background, Virgin has ceased A330-900 service and has returned to A350-1000. There they go. Virgin. Right. Departing on runway 9 left. Sure is beautiful, isn't it? Alright, I think, is that Alaska right there? Okay, good. Okay, it's not going to come in conflict with... Alaska's going north side. Alaska's going north side. Forget everything I said. I'm sorry for cursing, ladies and gentlemen. It's Friday. I'm feeling a bit excited. Damn, nearly a tail strike. Up here on the north side, it's the Alaskans with the San Francisco Giants livery. I have seen the A320 that has this, but of course, Alaska, I think, has rid itself of all of those. Former Virgin America aircraft, and so they painted the Giants onto this MAX. It's going to go into my beloved canopy. In the orange glow of an Atlanta sunset. The Qataris and their cargo. Qatari 8141 out of Frankfurt is bringing with them a 777F, as in f me in the face. Aren't they beautiful? Now you can make out the Qatari cargo livery. Isn't it grand? This is a every Friday occurrence. And as we get deeper into the autumn and then winter, this will be obscured by the early onset of sunset. So we catch it now while we still can. Very good, Qataris. Perfect landing. They know how to do it.
Southwest 2550 is with you, 9 right.
Southwest 2550, Atlantic Airlines 0407, 9 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, 9 right, Southwest 2550. Tower Southwest 1403, visual 9 right.
Southwest 1403, Atlantic Airlines 0407, 9 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, 9 right, Southwest 1403.
Afternoon Tower, visual 9 right, Delta 587.
Delta 587, Atlantic Airlines. Delta 10, correction 1305, Sierra Cross 9 left, Mike ground point 75. Sierra Cross 9 left, Mike. Go to ground, Delta 1305.
Aerodrome 2160 inside Bernie for 9 right.
Delta 2160, Atlantic Airlines 0705, 9 right, clear to land.
Clear to land 9 right, Delta 2160.
Southwest 3396, Kilo Cross 9 left, Lima
Good
ground.
morning, all of you beautiful viewers, and good morning to you ugly viewers as well. It is Saturday, September the 22nd, and here on the TOC ramp, we see the Vince Dooley being tugged out of engine test position, possibly back into a hangar, or maybe even to a gate. It's been out of service for a few days now, and is eager to return to the skies. It's been airborne for 15 hours and 35 minutes. Delta 201 Heavy is in from Johannesburg. It is the longest flight to or from this airport, and so you know the crew and passengers are eager to land, get to the gate, get through customs, and then go to wherever their final destination may be. Whether it be here in the Atlanta metro area or on board other aircraft. Don't mind the lampposts. I have no control over it. They did not consult me when they built this parking deck, although they should have. That would be a dream job for me, designing parking decks around various international airports. I would be sure to eliminate all obstructions. But then again, they don't care what I have to say about these matters. I'm trying not to chop its face off. We are going to lose it momentarily behind the Cinco shaft, which is what I playfully call the elevator shaft. Somebody's rocking up the electric slide out here. I suspect it's whatever this thing is. I don't know if you can hear it, but it sure is fun. A great way to wake up. Hey-hoo, hey-ho, hey-ho, out there on the electric slide. Wheeling, it's electric. Woogie, woogie, woogie. See, that's just a great way to wake up. You can't beat it. Delta 920 to BWI is sitting in timeout for some reason. Let's see what the crew is up to. It's just a quick hop to Baltimore Washington International Airport, or BWI. But these two handsome gentlemen look to be preoccupied. Too preoccupied for takeoff anyway. Meanwhile, A321 after A321 departs ahead of them. Looks like this aircraft here. I don't know where it's going or where it's been, but I do know it's an A321 CO, as the idiots call it. In an unbelievably sad twist, Korean Airlines 35 Heavy appears to be making its way over the field and shortcutting onto the downwind for either 27 left or 28. It is horrifyingly sad, for we were hoping for a north side arrival, and it doesn't make any sense why they would burn the extra fuel and take the extra time to go this way. Ooh, we're turning a little bit there. Oh, good, good. You like that. That's an excellent profile. Cool. Straightening up on that downwind. They did shortcut it. in spite of all the aeronautical evidence to the contrary, the Koreans have picked the most inconvenient, fuel inefficient final approach Hartsfield has to offer. That into the deep south runway, runway 28. When you get up this early to see stuff like this, it can really stick in your craw, whatever that means, when something like this happens. Now my craw aches. Alaska is a member of One World. It actually has member. It says member on this aircraft. Oh my God. Member. This is an 8-year-old 737-900 and it's destined for Seattle, obviously. This particular aircraft operated the red-eye out of Seattle and arrived here shortly before sunrise. Now it's returning from whence it came. The One World ideology is particularly attractive when there's no sky team to counter it. Hometown airline has itself to blame. American, in all of its wisdom, has redone its PSA and Piedmont Retrojet liveries on A321. And here is an example. Out of the paint 2 weeks ago, maybe, taking the place of the A319. Staring down the barrel of the ones who call themselves Lufthansa, yet fly Eurowings Discover A330-300s. Perhaps it's a wet lease. Wet lease all over my face. Lufthansa, if that is your real name. But at least it's a wide body, right? It's in from Lufthansa, or from Germany, Frankfurt specifically. Flight 444. As has always been the case with Lufthansa, going back decades. Some kind of Mexican hawker blocked on flight radar 24. Might be exotic, might not. Floating, and on a focus, there we go, setting it down. And I don't see a very good paint scheme. This might have been a waste. Get off the runway, sir. And there it is. Pilot deviation?
Okay, sir. We'll copy the number.
Mexicans did something.
6, 7, 8, 3, 4, 6, 1, 0, 3.
Everybody prank call it.
Number 678.
I'm just kidding.
334, 6103.
Pilot deviation. What is not a pilot deviation is this day's Qataris. It is wearing the F1 Formula One special paint job. We are not familiar with Formula One. We presume it's racing. And maybe it's those special cars that have the, like the tail fin. We're not Carmen. And by we, I mean I. I'm not a Carmen. What the hell is that anyway? Oh, I see. It's a motor vehicle operator with the pilot's cap like it's World War I, sitting at a very extreme angle. Delta 82 Heavy is bucking the norm and using the north side for its departure to Paris. Matching it up briefly with a little Reginald, but this flagship will inevitably roll long. Usually utilizing 27 right for departures, we are filled with glee, as well as joy, as well as wonder. Oh my God, that didn't roll anywhere near as long as I thought it would, but it's still a heavy jet departing off the north side. Oh, perfect tower shot. Positive rate of climb, gear coming up.
We'll let you know when he's next to land, but the call sign is Delta 2925. The type aircraft is B752.
The nature of the emergency was a bird strike and a fan blade issue resulting on engine 2. Landing runway 26 right. 10,000 pounds of fuel on board. 146 souls. 0 infants. 0 hazmat.
How many orphans? There is our emergency aircraft. As you could hear, excitement builds here. WestJet service out of Calgary. One aircraft ahead of the emergency 757. Speak of the devil.
2925 Atlanta Tower, runway 26 right, clear to land with 300 at 17.
Cruiser 926 right, Delta 2925.
And fire chiefs out of this WestJet is down. The emergency aircraft is the next to land. Fire chief, roger.
Fire chief is also going to get to see Sorcerer Mickey. Holy shit. Holy shit. Can you believe it? Emergency aircraft is on very short final now. Oh,
Delta 1989, cancel your approach clearance, cover maintain 4,000, just track the localizer.
yeah, you're too
Alright,
close.
it's 4,000, first cancel, just track the local, maintain.
Damn, coming in hot. There we go.
7, you can proceed on the approach runway 26 right.
Textbook touchdown. Clearly the number 1 engine that's busted, because I thought I saw exhaust coming out of number 2. The heat haze, it will be very difficult to make out, but that our damaged engine, well, that was spinning at least. What you? Well, you're fine. It's the catch of the day. PSA, the new American retro livery, painted on an A321, headed back to Dallas-Fort Worth. This has only been out of the paint shop for a couple of weeks, and we're the first humans to lay eyes upon it. You and me both. That's a good question. We on discrete frequency already? Oh well, screw it. Look at that beautiful tower shot. Look at that beautiful retro. We'll get back to the emergency. Look at that. Grand, grand, grand. And passing the ARF vehicles. Delta 2925 is just going to pout and return to engage and let everyone wonder what they're supposed to do. Here comes our beloved emergency aircraft coming around the Victor Loop like it doesn't give a damn.
Tower, does Delta 2925 need any assistance from fire? I'm sorry, I thought you got told that. No, we were told that they don't need any further assistance. Thank you. I take ground security equipment.
2107 on a bed pass, and 26 left, good to go.
Alright, then pass 26 left, good to take off, up 2107.
Southwest 3113 at Atlanta Tower, 96 left on a point.
They just opened up the step.
American 1230 on a departure.
Oh, that's fine, thanks for the help. You have a nice week.
Traffic, you got 26 left, good to go.
And all aircraft in waiting for departure for 26 left, switch to frequency of 125.32. All aircraft waiting for departure for runway 26 left, switch to frequency 125.32. Frontier flight 1698 RNAV to impasse, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff.
RNAV to impasse, clear for 26 left, frontier flight 1698.
Delta 409 Atlanta Tower, runway 26 left, line up and wait, flight delay. Delta 409 RNAV to impasse, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff.
RNAV to impasse, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff, that's Portland.
United 1434 Atlanta Tower, runway 26 left, line up and wait.
26 left, line up and wait, United 1434.
United 1434 RNAV to Snuffy, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff.
Oh, that's not 26 left, clear for departure, United 1434.
And out of Leipzig, Germany, here comes the Ruslan Antonov AN-124 with a buzzer in the foreground. Oh geez, Tom better hurry, Tom better hurry, Tom better hurry.
Visual approach on a 27 left.
Alpha Delta Bravo 3005 heading Atlanta Tower, 10270 at 7, runway 27 left, red line.
Yes, left, runway 27 left, Alpha Bravo 3004.
Oh, I love the accents.
Delta
The
2765
Ukrainians,
is
you
Delta
guys.
Cross runway 27 left, and then turn left on November.
The Ukrainians are here.
left and 11 November.
Okay. People on the interstate are honking. The excitement is palpable. They have been cleared, Tom. They aren't nearly as smoky as I remember them being. They are on a visual for runway 27 left. In Ukrainian colors. I wonder if this has anything to do with the war effort. A war effort that I wholeheartedly support. Yes, there's that smoke. I love the Ukrainians. They are kicking some Russian ass. Flock of birds, 400 feet. Oh my God, it looks so good. Oh, brilliantly lit. Everything we could have wanted it to be. Oh, Jiminy Christmas. Oh, Dr. Antonov. Yes! Look at the bogey. What kind of bogey is that anyway? Not a triple. Whatever a triple is times 5. Oh. Yeah! Woo! Going around. Delta 15 Heavy's going around because of the Antonov! Yes! A better scenario I could not have possibly imagined! Nice! The Ukrainians don't come here too often, and as a result, they don't know our taxiways quite as good as the locals do. We thank the Ukrainians for servicing us with a go-around, along with an Antonov.
Heavy Antonov to our final, the 2605.
Clear to land 271, Delta 250.
Also, stock convert before the 450.